Once there were green fields kissed by the sun. Once there were valleys where river used to run. Once there were blue sky with white clouds high above. Once there were puddles and everlasting love. We were lovers who strolled through green fields. Green fields are gone now, parched by the sun. Gone from the valleys where river used to run. Gone with the cold wind that swept into my heart. Gone with the lovers who led their dreams apart. Where are the green fields that we used to roam? I'll never know what made you run away. How can I keep searching when dark clouds hide the day? I only know there's nothing here for me, nothing in this wide world left for me to see. I keep on waiting till you return. I keep on waiting until the day you learn. You can be happy while your heart's on the road. You can't be happy until you bring it home. Home to the green fields and me once again.
Shake me to my senses, but cover both my ears. Wake me when the dream is over, but get me on out of here. Pick me off the floor, send me on my way. Take me to another time, take me to another day. I'll pull myself together as well as I am healing. But what I've lost today, and what I've lost today, is simply irreplaceable. Free me from my sadness, lessen all my fears. Shield me from this great unknown, this long, long weekend of tears. This is no ordinary sadness, no ordinary pain. I'm never gonna understand, it's never gonna be the same. Beautiful to you, so full and strong. How I wonder where you are, woman of beautiful song. Yeah, we'll put ourselves together as well as we are able. But what we've lost today, and what we've lost today, is simply irreplaceable. Today my heart is full. Today my head is spinning. Today I feel afraid that all my demons are winning. 'Cause look at what you left here when you left this sweet old world. The girl with the deep brown eyes and the one with the golden curls. Yeah, we'll pull ourselves together as well as we are able. But what we've lost today, and what we've lost today, is simply irreplaceable. It's simply irreplaceable. It's simply irreplaceable. Irreplaceable.
If you miss the train I'm on, you will know that I am gone. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles. 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles. Lord, I'm one, Lord, I'm two, Lord, I'm three, Lord, I'm four, Lord, I'm 500 miles away from home. Away from home, away from home, away from home, away from home. Lord, I'm 500 miles away from home. Not a shirt on my back, not a penny to my name. Lord, I can't go back home this away. This away, this away, this away, this away. Lord, I can't go back home this away. If you miss the train I'm on, you will know that I am gone. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles. 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles.
I will steal the distant thunder. I will chase the rising sun. While I walk the fields of wonder till the morning comes. I will scan the far horizon for the father of the sun. For the past, so surprising, then the morning comes. Yet I'm caught in between two worlds, and love makes a fool of reason. Yet I watch as these visions unfurl, a fool for every season. So I let the sights astound me as the river twirls and runs till the walls fall down around me when the morning comes. And I feel the dreams surround me as I own all that I've done. I won't let the truth confound me when the morning comes. But I'm caught in between two worlds, and love makes a fool of reason. I watch as these visions unfurl, fool for every season. Now I beg all those behind me not to do what I have done, for the dawn's cruel reminder when the morning comes. Still I'm caught in between two worlds, and fear makes a fool of reason. Said I'll watch as these visions unfurl, a fool for every season. There's a fool for every season. When the days tumble down in this big apple town, that I go to the end of the earth for a look at you. When my wits at an end, when I can't find a friend, then I go to the end of the earth for a look at you. Moon shining on a warm summer night, the wind is out of Africa, soft familiar look in your eyes. Suddenly the world seems alright. Shining on a warm summer night, the wind is out of Africa, soft familiar look in your eye. Suddenly the world seems alright. Through the mountains to the ocean, on the back roads, that's a song that I know. so well at your table, surrounded by faces. I reach for you here, among the traces of what once was, of what will be. Bittersweet taste of all history, my history.
We had an apartment in the city. Me and Loretta like living there. It's been years since the kids have grown a life of their own, left us alone. John and Linda live in Omaha. Joe is somewhere on the road. We lost Davy in the Korean War. I still don't know what for. Don't matter anymore. You know, trees just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. Old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Hello. Me and Loretta, we don't talk much more. She sits and stares through the back door screen, and all the news, it just repeats itself like some forgotten dream that we both seen. Someday I'll go up and call Rudy. We work together at the factory. But what can I say when he asks what's new? Nothing much with you, nothing much to do. You know, trees just grow stronger, and old rivers grow wilder every day. And old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Hello. So if you're walking down the street sometime and and spot some hollow ancient eyes. Please don't just pass them by and stare as if you didn't care. Say hello in there. Hello. My daddy was a railroad man. My daddy was a railroad man. I grew up by the light of lanterns and coal oil on daddy's hands. Come rain, or sleet or snow, that lonesome whistle blows and carries him away down this iron and wooden road. I'm standing on the gravel as the light of evening fails. Now the weeds grow through the cross ties and the rust eats at the rails. And way off in the distance, crows are laughing in the sun. Across the hills and valleys that old silver ribbon runs. But you know, there's no place left to go down this iron and wooden road. The cotton fields, they grow old, and we all went away to find our many loads and weaving gold from hay. Sometimes in the night, when reaching for your hand, I see the moonbeams glowing down that iron and wooden road. I'm standing on the gravel as the light of evening fails. Now the weeds grow through the cross ties, the rust eats at the rails. And way off in the distance, crows are laughing in the sun. Across the hills and valleys that old silver ribbon runs. But you know, there's no place left to go down this iron and wooden road. Traveled to the sea, the oceans far and wide, and in the spring of youth I took for me a wife, and growing old ourselves we search for freedom's grace, and finally traveled home on that iron and wooden road. I'm standing on the gravel as the light of evening fails. Now the weeds grow through the cross ties and the rust eats at the rails. And way off in the distance, crows are laughing in the sun. Across the hills and valleys that old silver ribbon runs. But you know, there's no place left to go down this iron and wooden road. And then one night in the freezing cold, I watch the lights fade in the snow. I wave goodbye, but you know this time he did not come home. I swore right there and then, when I grew to be a man, I would pack my things and follow down this iron and wooden road. Well, it's 4:30, your mind wanders in and begins to explain one more story. This'll probably be the longest song in the world, about the girls very lovely with leather and spiked heels, and Indian women from Delhi, and the Egyptian queen who cared not to sing this one. Is it really you? No, it's just someone bending the fringe on the edge of the veil. Someone is bending the fringe on the edge of the veil. Lost by fear of flying and the clouds nearly on. I never do think about falling. If I did, you know me, I'd probably just fall apart. All the women, they save me from moments like these, when I don't hear a single friend calling. This world is expired, so I better get to the point. Is it really you? No, it's just someone bending the fringe on the edge of the veil. Someone is bending the fringe on the edge of the veil. I like what I see when I see you walking, but you always are walking away. So I never told you, but we spent a fortune just on dues. In the rain they are together in the car all evening. I told you I was quickly selling the apartment where we first made love on Western Avenue. Is it really you? No, it's just someone bending the fringe on the edge of the veil. Someone is bending the fringe on the edge of the veil. Someone is bending the fringe on the edge of the veil. Like a blue fancy race car on the perfect highway, I drove my old heart in the ditches, and I tried to ignore the race wars and nuclear leaks. I was told if I played fair and diagrammed sentences and shaved every day in the mirror. I am tired now, I think I'll have to prop up my feet. Is it really you? No, it's just someone bending the fringe on the edge of the veil. Someone is bending the fringe on the edge of the veil. Someone is bending the fringe on the edge of the veil. Someone is bending the fringe on the edge of the veil. In Kansas is the title is the story of Amer and Sina. In Gita Springs, Kansas, a stone's throw from Portland, a young Amer stalking kneels down to pray. He prays for his young wife, his son and his daughter, prays for the winter to hurry and fade. On an old country road, the Lord spoke to Amer, become my preacher and I'll see to your needs. And every congregation in eastern Kansas has heard Amer's message and Mrs. Stocking sing. To every country chapel they would drive to Sundays, preaching the gospel some twice a day. His wife played piano and sounding like angels brought tears of salvation to old Kansas ways. On an old country road the Lord spoke to Amer, become my preacher and I'll see to your needs. And every congregation in eastern Kansas has heard Amer's message and Mrs. Stocking sing. Miracles a million, saving lost sinners, helping the old ones. Night evenings he drifts off into pleasant slumber, sleeping in his rocking chair, resting in the Lord. On an old country road the Lord spoke to Amer, become my preacher and I'll see to your needs. And every congregation in eastern Kansas has heard Amer's message and Mrs. Stocking sing. On an old country road the Lord spoke to Amer, become my preacher and I'll see to your needs. And every congregation in eastern Kansas has heard Amer's message and Mrs. Stocking sing. And And every congregation in eastern Kansas has heard Amer's message and Mrs. Stucking sing.
I was alright without a clue. I knew nothing about nothing till I met you. Then you showed me something. Sunny your sky, baby. You gave me wings, and now I'm ready to fly beyond love, beyond love. You're a hardy root, you drive your tendrils deep. When you love me, don't you know that you make me kinda weak? I'm flowing freely now, I'm high as a kite. Come on, kiss me, baby. Send me sailing into the night. Beyond love, beyond love, beyond love. Well, I'm gonna let sweet gravity lift me up and carry me, carry me home. When I come undone, when I spring a leak, when I fall apart, yeah, when I'm down and heartless, you put your arms around me, give me a grin, say, take your clothes off, oh, the water's fine, jump on in. Beyond love, beyond love, beyond love. Take me beyond. I was alright, yeah, but I couldn't sleep at night. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, I could not walk, I couldn't talk. You took me, yeah, you took me, you took me beyond love, you took me beyond love. I was alone, beyond love, beyond.
It's not time to make a change. Just relax and take it easy. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I am happy. I was once like you are now, and I know that it's not easy to be calm when you found something going on. Take your time, think a lot, think of everything you've got, for you will still be here tomorrow, but your dreams may not. How can I try to explain? When I do, he turns away again. It's always been the same old story. From the moment I could talk, I was ordered to listen. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go. It's not time to make a change. Just sit down and take it slowly. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to go through. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I am happy. All the times that I've cried, keeping all the things I knew inside. It's hard, but it's harder to ignore it. If they were right, I'd agree, but it's them, they know, not me. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go.
I never wanted anyone before, half as much as I want you. I finally found what I've been searching for my whole life through. You're the answer to the prayers I've prayed, more than I ever dreamed of. So I give to you my heart today, and pledge my eternal love. I'll be faithful, faithful till the end. I'm so thankful that heaven chose to send you, and this love will last forever. Forever I'll be true, I'll be faithful to you. You're my one and only one, you see. There's just no one to compare. I'll hold and keep you close to me, way beyond our golden years. Our two hearts will always beat as one. One thing you can know for sure, I promise
that I'll never let you down. Your trust in me secure. I'll be faithful, faithful till the end. I'm so thankful that heaven chose to send you, and this love will last forever. Forever I'll be true and be faithful to you. I'll be faithful, faithful. I'll be faithful to you.
Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. Just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You got to help me make a stand. Just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. I won't make it any other way. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Been walking my mind to an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, those hours of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. I always thought I'd see you again.
I'll never let you see the way my broken heart is hurting me. I've got my pride and I know how to hide all my my sorrow and pain. I'll do my crying in the rain. If I wait for cloudy skies, you won't know the rain from the tears in my eyes. You'll never know that I still love you so, though the heartaches remain. I'll do my crying in the rain. Raindrops falling from heaven could never wash away my misery. But since we're not together, I look for stormy weather to hide these tears I hope you'll never see. Someday when my crying's done, I'm gonna wear a smile and walk in the sun. I may be a fool, but till then, darling, you'll never see me complain. I'll do my crying in the rain. Raindrops falling from heaven could never wash away my misery. But since we're not together, I look for stormy weather to hide the tears I hope you'll never see. Someday when my crying's done, I'm gonna wear a smile and walk in the sun. I may be a fool, but till then, darling, you'll never see me complain. I'll do my crying in the rain. I'll do my crying in the rain. I'll do my crying in the rain.
See you in your studio, somewhere beside the ocean, creating dreams on canvases, capturing the motion. Will live quite frugally, although you got the money. The paradox is obvious. I'm sure you'll find that's funny. Your hair's still long and pale and fine, in restlessness descending. Impatience brings a fleeting frown. Creation smiles unending. Hear you in your studio, to music now returning, with words that spill and tumble from the mountains of your yearning, certain of uncertainty, beneath the skies above, the optimistic pessimist, still holding out for love, still holding out for love.
Louis Lichtman had a bakery at 86th and Amsterdam. You'd smell the rising bread at least a couple blocks away. For 40 years, a wedding cake of one kind or another would occupy the Lichtman's bakery window every day. Then the world turned from pastry and from challah and from cookies, from the independent merchant to the supermarket mall. And the rents were rising faster than the loaves that they were earned on. So the going out of business sign appeared on Lichtman's wall. The lights are out at Lichtman's now. The building's cold and empty with a cake stand in the window. Your credit's fine, no money down. And the Upper West Side doesn't smell as sweetly as it used to back when Lichtman's bakery graced our little town. Final day of business came, and with it Lichtman's regulars. They were paying their respects and drinking in the sad details. Mrs. Kaplan bought a dozen cakes, another 30 strudels, while the auctioneer prepared to start the sale. Some 60 other bakers bid on ovens and on boxes. There were mixers, there were shortening, there were bowls and there were pans. And the years were sifting through the racks at Louis Lichtman's bakery, like the flour and the sugar through his hands. The lights are out at Lichtman's now. The building's cold and empty with a cake stand in the window. The daily special sign fell down, and the Upper West Side doesn't smell as sweetly as it used to back when Lichtman's bakery graced our little town. Last of all the lots was sold, frosting tubes and freezer. Mr. Lichtman clutched his rolling pin and went to stand outside. He didn't want to watch the auctioneer conclude his business. He didn't want his friends to see him cry. A note left hanging on the wall. It said that Mrs. Rosenthal still owed him $7. That was a long, long time ago. And the ceiling fan, once spinning round for one last time, was slowing down as 40 years came turning to a close. The lights are out at Lichtman's now. The building's cold and empty. Mr. Lichtman moved to Jersey. The neighborhood has changed around, and the Upper West Side doesn't smell as sweetly as it used to back when Lichtman's bakery graced our little town. Before I die, I wanna be the richest man in history. I wanna have a wealth of friends, abundant love that never ends. Before I die, I want to find a lover who is soft and kind. One last piece of cherry pie. That's what I want before I die. Before I die, I wanna choose some different roads and avenues. I want to walk each one in peace, all my obstacles release. Before I die, I want to know I've told you that I love you so. I love you so, I love you so. That's what I want you to know. Before I die, I want to be the richest man in history. One last piece of cherry pie. That's what I want before I How many roads must a man walk down before you can call him a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? How many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? How many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? How many deaths will it take till he knows too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years can a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? How many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? How many times can a man turn his head, pretending he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing